Colorado Springs man accused of stabbing his mother before lighting her house on fire was back in court today.
Court documents say Yarashka Graham confessed to killing his mother, telling police he was possessed by a demon before committing the crime.
I called 911. I was the first one here.
Zechariah Andrews recalls the day Teresa Graham, the 74-year-old homeowner, was found under a tarp, grill, and other items. Monday, her son Yarashka Graham was arrested for her murder. Graham was already in jail for attempted first-degree murder for crimes allegedly committed that same day. In the 12-page affidavit, investigators detail a jail phone call where Yarashka says a friend named Marion Fagan allegedly put a demon inside him. When officers interviewed Fagan, she said she gave Yarashka a crystal ball to, quote, help clear himself because things were weighing on him. I went directly to Fagan to ask her about his comments.
He was possessed by a demon after an interaction here at your house.
Fagan did not want to be filmed, but spoke to me for 30 minutes on her porch. She said she talked to him about coming to Christ. She said he accepted Christ and left in the early morning hours. Court documents also reveal a confession to a jail guard. Yarashka allegedly said, quote, I want to confess to a crime. I know that I killed my mother. When investigators interviewed Yarashka, he told them, quote, I was possessed by a demon. Drugs made me do it.
The Satanic Temple is hosting a SatanCon in Scottsdale, and it is expected to set a record of being one of the largest Satanist gatherings. The origins for the event date back to 2016 when the temple wanted to deliver remarks before a city council meeting. Stu DeHaan was involved in the lawsuit and hopes the conference can show the city what the temple is really all about.
A religion that revolves around empathy and compassion, and ultimately it's a rebellion against arbitrary tyranny is our metaphor for what Satanism is.
So tickets are sold out for the conference. The event runs from February 11th to the 13th.
Do you regard black magic as being purely fictitious, or is there some truth in it?
Some truth. 100% truth. There is nothing fictitious about black magic, in any way whatever. It is a fact. It is a fact which has existed for several thousand years. I mean, when we talk about black magic, we are talking about Satanism, necromancy, alchemy, witchcraft, the worship of Satan, the worship of dark forces, whether it's voodoo, juju, whether it's something practiced in the Western world or the Eastern world, whether it's easily defined or not easily defined, the order of the left-hand path, the following of this, the following of that. It is basically the worship of the force of evil as embodied by Satan, Lucifer, the princes of darkness and their legions and so on. In a very simple sense, of course, it goes much more deeply than that. It is a fact. It is a desperately dangerous fact. It does exist. It exists around us today. Satanic ceremonies will be happening in Britain tonight. Very definitely. Ask any priest, ask any member of the forces of law and order, and they will tell you that Satanism as such, it's there, and it has been for thousands of years. Man has worshipped the devil longer than he has worshipped perhaps an established religious figure.